Welcome back, guys, to Nino Kuni. As the cars go past in Motorville, we head back to Myrtle and tell her about her parents and her dad's sudden change of heart. Let's put it that way. Wrong house, wrong house. We have to get the right one. Let's head into Myrtle's bedroom. Find out if we can get her to come outside, maybe.
Oliver, what is it?
Well,
If my father sees you, he'll...
Myrtle, come with me.
Huh?
You can go outside now. You're not sick anymore.
I can't, Oliver. Just thinking about going out there gives me goosebumps.
Myrtle.
Oh,
Go on out and play, Myrtle.
but... Father?
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to me. I wasn't there when you were sick, when you needed me, and I was fighting with your mother the whole time. I guess maybe the thing that was keeping you closed up in here, maybe it was me.
Father?
You were scared somewhere deep down that if you went away, even for a little while, your mother and I would lose the one thing keeping us together, that we wouldn't be a family anymore. I'm right, aren't I? That's why you were. Something deep inside you wouldn't let you leave the house.
Father,
It's all right, sweetheart. Your mother and I, it's gonna be okay.
Father!
Please, Myrtle. Please forgive me.
Oh, I do. Daddy, I do.
Are those tears, Bunting?
Huh? No, they're not.
So much for you being honest.
Oliver?
Hmm?
I'm going to try. I'm going to go outside. Will you come with me?
Myrtle. Myrtle!
I did it! Oliver, I did it! I'm outside! I'm outside!
Ah, that's beautiful.
Oliver, thank you so much.
I'm so happy for you, Myrtle. I couldn't have done it without you, Oliver. I'm going to go outside every day from now on. I'll go to school again and meet new people and buy new clothes. It's so strange. I was so scared to come outside, but now I feel brave. I feel like I could do anything. Listen to her, man. All of a sudden, she's got more courage than you could shake a stick at. I can feel it from all the way over by here. She does, huh? Mr. Drippy, there's someone in Alma Moon who could really use some of that courage. Nice thinking, Ollie boy. A drop of Myrtle's newfound bravery is just what we need to kickstart young Esther's recovery that went too far and not so much Welsh. Is something the matter, Oliver? Myrtle, I know a girl who's just like you, and she's going through something terrible. Huh? You're so brave. I wanted to know if you'd let me give some of your courage to this girl to help her and to help her family. Of course. How do we do that? We use magic. I know just the spell. Magic? You're an interesting boy, Oliver. But sure, go ahead. Alright, close your eyes. Like this. And so we've gained the stout and sturdy force of fearlessness, courage. It feels warm. My heart. It feels warm. That means the magic worked. Thank you so much, Myrtle. Now my friend can finally start to get better. I'm glad. Righto, Ollie boy. We got some courage to deliver in it. Let's go in. Sure. Myrtle, I have to go now. Wish your friend luck from me, won't you, Oliver? I hope she gets better soon. Thanks, Myrtle. I will. See you soon, Oliver. And so, with Myrtle's heart salved, her dad sorted out, everything in that family is happy once again. Let's head back to another world and get them sorted out on the other side, eh? Magic is this one. Perform Gateway. It seems we've spawned far off at the entrance. Let's head round. Of course, we've already picked up the side quest from here, so there shouldn't be anything else to pick up. And head to Rashad ASAP. See if we can get him to teach us magic properly, without fear of Shadar. Here she is! Oliver? Huh? Tidy! It's just like I thought! We open her heart back up again. You can mend it for her now. Don't worry, this will only take a moment. I'm gonna give you Myrtle's courage, okay? Yep, her heart's wide open. Just fire in that courage and Bob's your uncle. I'm sure it is. Fire in that courage then.
What is this?
Where am I? What happened?
It was Shadar. He stole a piece of your heart.
My heart?
Is it you, Esther? Is it really you? Oh, my dear daughter.
Father!
Oh, forgive me, my child. You were robbed of your courage. But I have only myself to blame for the loss of my own. Oliver, it is you who taught me this. You have my thanks.
You're welcome, Mr. Rashad.
I will join you in the fight against Shadar. The day will soon come when the Clarion rings out across the land once more.
The Clarion?
Oh, it's an old story from way back, that is. Back when the world was at peace, like.
The three kings of our world combined their skills and knowledge to create a flute that symbolized the great peace. The sound of this flute came to represent the unity of the nations of the world. How long is it now since the call of the Clarion was heard?
Not since the three kings got into a right old potch and fell out, I heard.
It's up to us. The Clarion will ring out again, and we will be the ones to play it.
Very well, daughter. Let us do our best. Let us help Oliver in his fight.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rashad, sir.
Let me come with you, Oliver. I want to help you fight Shadar. I have a familiar to help me, just like you. Here, boy. Wow! You can fight with familiars too, Esther? Indeed she can. Esther's talent lies in the training and handling of familiars. So she's more of a familiar keeper than a wizard, is it? Fair enough. Useful folks to have around they are. This is my Drongo. His name is Gogo. Say hello, Gogo. Esther and a familiar have joined your party. Tidy. Now that's settled. Let's get down to business. You remember what young Oliver came here for, innit, Rashad? Mr. Drippy. I do. You wish to learn the arts of the sages, do you not? Yes, sir. Then you will need these spells. Okay, we received a page describing the puppet string spell. Makes stones and statues move like marionettes. Man, the text is small. Okay, you received a page describing the secret ingredient spell. Concoct a range of delicious delicacies. Magic lamp, bring light to even the darkest nook. Pulse spell, unleash a wave of pure energy upon your enemies. Thank you, Mr. Assad, sir. I am satisfied you do not lack the determination required. You came here from another world to face Shadar, after all. You knew? About me being from another world, I mean. It was your actions that revealed your origins to me. You healed Esther when I could not, which told me that you must have helped her soulmate in the other world. And only one who called that world home could have done such a thing. Wow, so Oliver is from one of the other worlds you told me about, Father? And he was the one who saved me. Yes, it's strange. It feels like I've met you in a dream or something. Oliver, it seems there are things that only one such as you can do. You may be able to help our world. You shall have my aid. Thank you, sir. I won't let you down. I'll beat Shadar. Perhaps, but you will need much training first. Without complete command of the magical arts, you cannot hope to defeat him. The 4 great sages could not overcome the Dark Djinn. For a mere boy to do so will require more than enthusiasm alone. What are you thinking? He's going to need to cram a shed load of experience under his belt in a heck of a short time, ain't he? Indeed he is. The kind of experience offered by the trials of the sages. Oliver, you must undertake them. Trials? Where do I take these trials? In the north of the desert, at the Temple of Trials. Good name. The Temple of Trials? You mean... I do. The home of the Supreme Sage. Master of Familiars. You too have much to learn, Esther. Only those with the Supreme Sage's blessing are permitted to open the doors of the temple. I will accompany you. Thank you, Father. You'll be great at the trials, Oliver. I know you will. Thanks, Esther. Thank you, Mr. Rashad, sir. And Rashad is now travelling with us. We've gained ourselves a lot of friends and green dots on the minimap as well. Hello, sir. It will soon be time for the Bazaar. What should I give them this year? You sure look excited, sir. But of course I am, young man. The Bazaar approaches, and I will soon have the inestimable pleasure of buying gifts for my dear grandchildren. Gee, how many grandchildren do you have? Let me see now. If we include those living in other towns across the land, it must be perhaps 30? Jeepers creepers, that many? That's an awful lot of presents. That may be. But for each, I am rewarded with the priceless smile of a child. And their happiness is my happiness. May the ancients watch over them. Crikey, the man's a living saint. You don't see kindness like that every century, let alone every day. Sir, would you mind helping us out with something? It could save people in trouble. It could? It sure could. Please say you'll help us. Very well, since you asked so nicely. Thank you very much, sir. Seems we're taking heart. A warm, fuzzy gift of generosity. We've gained ourselves some more kindness. Oh, what a marvelous sensation. My heart, my very soul overflows with warmth. I guess it's the warmth of giving a gift, is it not? Blindness be gone, thank you. Nothing up here is important then, apart from the nice, gleamy, shiny jars all around. Oh, and a treasure chest on top of that. I assume we will be exploring up here soon, much further. First of all, the trials come ahead. A sour sundae. Hopefully that's a quite nice one. Doesn't sound it, but still. Some people like the sour taste. A loaf of white bread. Oh, we can't jump down there. Maybe we should learn the jump command and see if we can jump down from nooks and crannies, eh? Any more? Hello, sir. I see another jar beyond there, but that's our ghostly friend after all. Poison be gone. Good times, good times. Lots of extra goodies picked up. We need to use a spell, don't we, to speak to you? Spirit medium. Nice to see you again. Did you have fun crossing the desert? Fun? It was flippin' boiling, man. Boiling for you, maybe, Pipsqueak. I'm a ghost, and ghosts don't feel the heat, so there. What are you doing here, Horace? I'm looking at these fountains. They're amazing. They squirt out milk. That they do. All the milk a boy could drink. They're what Alma Moon is famous for. But the spicy smell coming from that food stall is mixing with the smell of the milk. It's strange. Huh, you think so? I kind of like it. Hey, there's still a lot of spells you don't know yet, aren't there, Oliver? Well, I'm trying. It's just that my wizard's companion is kinda... most of the pages are missing. Missing? Oh yeah. I had to give you a page of Spirit Medium, didn't I? Uh-huh. When Mr. Tribby first gave it to me, the only spell inside was Gateway. Really? So the pages have been torn out? I bet it was that idiot Shadar's doing. Alright, I suppose I better help you fill it back up again, hadn't I? Tidy. That's generous. Maybe I was wrong about you being a stingy little midget after all. Well, I'm not just going to hand a load of pages over if that's what you're thinking, Oliver. Oliver will have to prove his wizarding comprehension skills first. The wizard's companion isn't just full of spells. There are also stories in there that were gathered by the sages over the centuries. Oh, we've been reading some of those. But those have probably been torn out too. Stories are pretty powerful after all. They might inspire people to stand up to them. Right, I'm going to give you one to get you started. Have a read. It's one of my favourites. Okay, we obtained a new tale of wonder to read. The Cowardly Prince and the Lion. Okay, so we have to read this first. Do we? Okay. Storytime with Oliver's Andrew yet again. For Tale 1, the first tale. The Cowardly Prince and the Lion. In a certain country there lived a prince named Tamalo, who was sharp of mind but weak of spirit. His father was a brave king, strong, wise, and loved by his subjects, but the noble example he set served only to weaken Tamalo's spirit. On one occasion his father told him thus, "Soon, my boy, it shall be time for me to retire, upon which thou shalt become king." While the announcement delighted the prince, it filled him also with terrible dread, for he did not have the spirit required to ascend to the throne. In his vexation he wandered from the castle, lost in thought, whereupon he encountered a fearsome-looking lion. The prince tried to flee, but the lion caught him easily in his paw, lifted him to his gaping mouth, and swallowed him whole. At first the prince thought he was doomed, but at length he began to reconsider his position. "At least I no longer have to become king," thought the prince. After taking a deep breath, he said to the lion, "Mighty lion, I am the prince of this country, and the day after tomorrow I was due to become its king. Since thou hast now swallowed me, however, thou must needs become king instead." "King, eh?" replied the lion. "I shan't complain about that." Thereupon the prince led the lion back to the palace. The courtiers were shocked to see the lion enter the palace. The prince pleaded with them from inside his stomach, and the lion was accepted as king. The lion proved to have quite an aptitude for royal duties. Whensoever there was a dispute in his kingdom, the lion would simply growl at the quarrellers. "Stop complaining, or I shall eat you alive." Whensoever a bridge was swept away by a flood, the lion would simply use his paws to rip down a tree and lay it across the river. Regarding taxation and legal matters, the lion was utterly ignorant, but whensoever such a problem arose, Prince Tamalo would speak to him from inside his stomach and provide him with sound solution. 2 dragons. After some time, news reached the king that 2 dragons were ravaging the eastern and western edges of his kingdom. The people were terrified and looked to their king to deliver them from this terrible evil, upon which the king announced that he should go and smite the dragons himself. But even the fearsome lion stood no chance of defeating 2 such terrible dragons. "My dear stomach dweller," said he then, "what in the wide world shall I do now?" Prince Tamalo considered the lion's question, and at length provided him with a suitable scheme. The lion headed east to the part of his kingdom that was being ravaged by the larger dragon, and roared in its ugly face. Turn the page! "Dragon, I shall soon slay thee. I fear thee not, for no matter how large thou art, thou shalt never devour me." "Ho ho!" scoffed the dragon, "we shall see about that." Upon which he ate the lion whole. From inside the dragon's stomach, the lion said, "Dragon, thou art now the king of this land. It is therefore thy royal duty to defeat the dragon ravaging the western part of thy kingdom." At first, the dragon paid him no heed, but when the dragon witnessed the humans around him bowing down in deference, as Prince Tamalo had requested him to do beforehand, he decided to do his royal duty, whereupon he went to the western mountains and slew the other dragon. Once the other dragon had been slain, the lion commenced scratching the inside of the dragon's stomach. "Ow, it hurts!" cried the dragon, rolling on the floor in agony. "Have mercy, I beseech thee!" To which the lion said, "If thou wouldst not feel this pain, thou must promise never again to hurt the people of this kingdom." "Oh, very well, I promise!" cried the dragon in reply. The dragon was a cunning beast, and Prince Tamalo knew that he would break his promise the moment the lion was out of his stomach. He therefore had the lion take out the babbling berry that he told him to bring with him and place it inside the dragon. This berry was known to make noises that sounded like someone muttering to himself. With that babbling berry in his stomach, the dragon shan't notice when the lion escapes, thought Prince Tamalo. Later that night, when the dragon was sleeping, the lion crept out of his gaping mouth and set off back to the palace. The dragon left the king and his subjects alone for evermore. A new king! The kingdom had been at peace for 10 years when the lion said to Prince Tamalo, "Stomach dweller, it is time thou camest hence from in there. I would have thee take my place on the throne." Prince Tamalo was shocked and replied in a quivering tone, "I fear I do not have the spirit to become king." "But thy judgments over the past 10 years have invariably been wise," said the lion. "That is as may be, but I am a coward," replied Prince Tamalo. "It was only because I was protected by a great strong lion that I could act so decisively." Yet the lion paid no heed. With an almighty sneeze, he ejected Prince Tamalo from his stomach. It had been 10 years since Prince Tamalo had seen the wide world outside, and he could not believe his eyes. The lion's mane was now full white, and his face was covered in wrinkles. Shut up inside the lion's stomach, Prince Tamalo had been quite unaware of any of this. A lovely picture. As thou canst see with thine own eyes, said the lion, I have grown old. 10 years hast thou resided in my stomach, and yet not once did thou scratch me or cause me any pain, as I myself did to that dragon, though thou couldst have done at any time. The courtiers and subjects of this kingdom did not accept me because I am strong. They accepted me because I have given them my all, by which I mean thou hast given them thine. Thou art the true king of this country. Thou lackest not the spirit, I assure thee. In like manner, everyone at the palace beseeched Prince Tamalo to become their king. Prince Tamalo, everyone is humbly grateful for everything thou hast done. Our country needeth just such a king as thee. Upon hearing these words, Prince Tamalo felt his courage swell up within him. As king, Tamalo gave still more of himself to this country, and despite the fact that the lion had retired, he continued to live alongside the king in the palace. Though many countries are ruled by animals these days, in ancient times all kings were human. Indeed, the magnificent lion about whom you have just read was the first ever animal to be acknowledged as a king, and the world has never been the same since. The end of the story, guys. So I wonder what he wants from us. Did you read the story I gave you? Well, I hope you read it carefully, because I've got a question for you. Ready? That was a fair bit to read. Okay, a riddle. Good, here goes. There are quite a few characters in the story. Can you remember them all? Tell me, who was the third smallest out of the Prince, the Lion King, the Dragon of the East, and the Dragon of the West? It was the... Okay, the third smallest is the lion. No? It's a wordplay. I hate these questions. It's one of the dragons then. The third smallest would be counting from the smallest one, so that's Oliver. Why am I saying Oliver? Tamalo, Lion Boy, or Lion King. And then one of the dragons. The Dragon of the West or the East? Well, I guess we can type it in and see. I don't like that kind of phrasing, if you know what I mean. Third smallest. In other words, second biggest. It's easier that way around. Second tallest. So what are we actually typing? What kind of thing does it want? What kind of answer? In what way? I think it's the West Dragon. He went to the big dragon, which was the East Dragon, and got it to slay his compatriot, so it's the West Dragon. Well, not compatriot, because they weren't allies or anything, otherwise they wouldn't have been slaying each other, would they? I think it's the Dragon of the West, but I'm wondering if it's typed in that way. Correct! Very impressive! Good, it is! Your wizardly comprehension must be almost as good as mine! Oh, I said I'd help you fill your wizard's companion back up, didn't I? Here! Okay, I nearly made a big mistake of thinking it was a lion there. Cure the effects of venoms and toxins. Draw poison. Thanks, Horace. I suppose it was a bit mean giving you a question like that. Yeah, it was, but you worked it out eventually. And that's what being a wizard is all about. Learning to look carefully at every detail and understand what's going on. Shut up with the wise old man talk, will you? You're no flippin' old naughty boy here. I'm not? No, I don't suppose I am. At least I don't seem to be. What's that supposed to mean? It's strange. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something really, really important. Never mind. I can't believe how much this place has changed. I'm going to see if other towns around the world are as different these days. I think I'll head somewhere with a bracing sea breeze next. I might not be able to feel the wind on my face, but I can still enjoy the view. See you soon. Bye, Horace, and thanks for the riddle. I would have actually wrote lion if it wasn't for the fact that it was a riddle, and therefore it didn't sound like a riddle the way it was, if you know what I mean. What's up, boy? My friend has become very strange. I wonder what could have happened to him. He's been here. No, you cannot have it back. I'm not finished with it. What is wrong with you? Yesterday you told me you would return it. Hey, you two, stop fighting. What's the problem here? The problem is that this thief will not return to me the picture book I lent him. It's only a picture book, and a poor one at that. Who cares? I care. It was a birthday gift. You must give it back. Stop bothering me and go away. Crikey. He's had his heart broken and every ounce of kindness squeezed out of it when he's putting over someone's knee. You think he's broken-hearted? But he seems so lively. Well, it depends on which bit of heart's been stolen, innit? Changes your personality in all different ways, it does. Anyway, what are we going to do about it? More importantly, are we going to help the other lad get his book back? I think we should. Restore his kindness and make sure he returns the book. We sure are. I'd hate for them not to be friends anymore. Or I know, then we need to find ourselves a drop of good old-fashioned kindness, innit? We do have that indeed. We already have the kindness. Can't give heart to him straight away. We do have kindness indeed. Let's give it to him. But yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that it said a riddle, I would have just chose lion. But then, like, I said lion, I was like, wait a second. What happened? I intended to return the picture book, but then Truly? You meant to return it? But of course, I will go and fetch it now. Forgive me for my selfishness. Thank you so very much for helping me return to normal. Please, you must accept this. 2 cups of strong coffee. What's the kid having coffee for? And 100 guilders. He's very rich as well. And that nearly brings us up to our 3rd stamp completion. So we should look around for more side quests. So that wasn't on the bulletin board, was that one? I don't think it was, personally. Maybe we should head into Swift Solutions yet again. There's no one selling Babanas now. What on earth? Who will sell the Babanas? Maybe one man can. This is the Hootafery. Actually, this is a completely wrong shop. Who's there? Oh, hello. Who can I help you today? Or how can I help you? We have a huge range of goods on offer, from Our Moon's famous Babanas to items exotic enough to make your head turn right around. You sell foodstuffs and provisions, yes? Sleep begons? Curse begons? We should probably get a couple of them. Just in case. Best to have them before you have to use them, if you know what I mean. We've got treats, of course. And ingredients as well. Babanas. Okay, seems we can make different kinds of food as well now. I'll be seeing you soon. I'm sure you will, Mrs. Owl. And that red chest is in the corner. We'll have the sandwich. I do like in this world that everyone seems to store their, sandwiches and chests. What's up, madame? You obviously have some kind of bit of heart. By the beards of the ancients, we punished them so severely last time, and yet they are back once more to sow unrest in the fields. What's the matter, ma'am? It is terrible. Wild creatures of a most mischievous nature are running amok in our precious Babana fields. If this continues, I will have no choice but to spend my nights patrolling the very fields I work throughout the day. Jeepers, that doesn't sound good. Are these creatures dangerous? Dangerous? They would pluck and eat my very livelihood from the trees. I have no choice but to drive them from my land. Boy, she sure is brave. Isn't it though? It's not every woman her age goes out fighting monsters of an evening. I tell you what she's got in spades, Ollie boy. Courage! She's the bravest lady I ever met. Say, would you mind if we borrowed a little of your bravery to help people in need, ma'am? People in need, you say? To see a child as young as yourself striving to do good in the world is a fine thing indeed. Borrow from me what you will. Thank you very much, ma'am. Let's get ourselves a little bit more bravery. So I wonder who'll be needing a douse of this next. How odd. My heart feels light, yet warm. It is a strange feeling, but not unpleasant. Is that all you need of me? Very well. Let's go, Drippy. Swift Solutions have any extra jobs? Because it seems like it's getting some, if you know what I mean. Or at least there's other side quests around town. There's a Babana thief one. Finally, we have found the fiend who has been stealing our Babanas. It is most frightfully fleet of foot, so do not let it escape for flame robes, whatever they are. We'll take that indeed. Because we're about to head out of town. We've got a fair few side quests to do. People with more troubles they can swallow end up on the errand boards. Let's mark them down if there are any new ones. There are indeed. We already completed one of them though. There's someone looking troubled in front of the Cat's Cradle in Our Moon. And also a curry stall holder in Our Moon appears to be needy of help. Okay, 2 new quests there. Hopefully we'll be able to meet them soon. We'll have to find these guys next episode, so tune in for some more Ni no Kuni. And I'll see you guys around for more as we head back out into the desert to beat the monsters that are all around. Bye-bye.